we did yesterday concept of controlling, why it is so important. Though it is the last function of management, it is considered very, very important and very, very helpful for the organization to keep an eye check, to keep check on each and every activity of the business enterprise. Controlling features, importance, and limitations we discussed yesterday. Why controlling is important? Because it enables us to take corrective measures. It enables us to view, to check whether each and every planned activity is being performed accordingly or not. Keep your cameras on. Also, whether our resources are properly utilized or not. Resources are properly utilized or not. Anjali, Pushpreet, and if all the resources are utilized properly, if each and every activity is done with utmost care, it is sure that business enterprise will achieve its goal. That is why it is very important that controlling is done properly. Controlling is the last function of the management, whereas planning is the first function of the management, primary or the basic function of management. Both the functions of management are interrelated, though all the functions are related, interrelated, and all the functions have to be in coordination with one another. But these two, planning and controlling, planning is forward looking, controlling is backward looking. Planning, we plan for future, and in controlling we see and look back whether everything has come across according to the plan or not, where everything is done properly or not in accordance with the activities planned or standards set. So importance of planning and limitations were done yesterday. Today we will do relationship between planning and controlling. Planning and controlling, the relationship. Okay. The relationship between planning and controlling is very, very important. There are certain elements, there are certain important points included in it. That is number one, controlling without planning is blind. Controlling without planning is blind, and planning without controlling is blind means to say both complement each other. Both complement each other. Both complement each other means both are inseparable, both are indispensable, both are the faces of the same coin. Both are the faces of the same coin. That is to say that planning is a waste if it is not properly controlled, and there is no controlling without planning. If you plan and plan but do not control, do not keep checks, it will be wasted. And what you will control if there will be no plan, if there are no standards set, if there is nothing which can be presumed that yes, it will lead to the organizational goal. Number two, planning without controlling is meaningless, right? When you plan something, there are certain checks also, there are certain no directions to it also. At various levels, different checks have to be performed so that there is no overlapping, there is no uh, confusions are there, proper coordination is there. All these should be done properly so that the organizational goal can be achieved properly. Planning seeks consistent, integrated, and articulated programs, while controlling seeks to compel events to conform to plan. Planning में whatever you are planning, it is for the future, whereas whatever you are controlling is already there, is already there. That is why planning is looking forward and controlling is looking backward, backward to all our problems, backward to all the sequence of actions. Planning is prescriptive, whereas controlling is evaluative. Planning is prescriptive. Prescriptive here means planning में आप पूरा एक लेआउट बनाते हैं, प्लानिंग में आप एक पूरा ब्लूप्रिंट तैयार करते हैं, प्लानिंग में आप वेरियस कोर्सेज ऑफ एक्शंस को तैयार करते हैं, प्लानिंग में आप स्टैंडर्ड्स सेट करते हैं, प्लानिंग में आप ये देखते हैं कि कैसे चीजों को आगे ले जाया जा सकता है, व्हाट इज आवर गोल, ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल गोल, एंड हाउ कैन वी यूज आवर रिसोर्सेज टू रीच to that goal. And all these the goals को अचीव करने के लिए, रीच करने के लिए हमें क्या करना है, हमें जो है डिफरेंट कोर्सेज ऑफ एक्शंस को फॉलो करना है. प्लानिंग इज प्रिस्क्रिप्टिव, एवरीथिंग विल बी प्रिस्क्राइब्ड देयर, everything will be in a written form, everything will be in a blueprint form. And controlling is evaluative, whatever is prescribed will be evaluated. Will be evaluated means whatever is prescribed will be calculated, whether you are doing it correctly or not, whether you are conforming to the planned actions or not, whether each and every activity as planned is going well or not. So one is prescriptive, another one is evaluative. That is why monitoring is there. That is why proper administration is required. That is why different checks are required. That is why different, time to time, each and every record is being checked. It is compared, the actual performance is compared with the standard performance, and the difference between the two, actual and the standard, is calculated. And when it is calculated, then each and every deviation, चाहे वो पॉजिटिव डिविएशन हो, चाहे आप स्टैंडर्ड से अच्छा कर रहे हैं, या फिर वो नेगेटिव डिविएशन है, आप स्टैंडर्ड से भी कम परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग इज रिकॉर्डेड एंड एक्शंस आर टेकन. करेक्टिव, प्रिवेंटिव एक्शंस आर टेकन. प्रिवेंटिव और करेक्टिव एक्शंस आर टेकन सो दैट इट कैन बी डन. यहां तक किसी को कुछ पूछना है? दैट इज व्हाट इज कंट्रोलिंग, उसका मीनिंग, कॉन्सेप्ट, इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ कंट्रोलिंग, एलिमेंट्स, उसके बाद limitations of controlling. Then we did interrelatedness or relation between controlling and planning. Planning is forward looking, controlling is backward looking. Planning is prescriptive, controlling is evaluative. No? Planning is incomplete without controlling, controlling is blind without planning. All these, planning needs to be goal oriented, and controlling needs to check whether that particular goal is achieved or not. What are the shortcomings, what are the difficulties which can be removed? All the deviations or variations need to be checked, ताकि जो है आसानी से उसको फिर दूर कर सके, हम जो है उसके लिए करेक्टिव मेजर्स ले सके. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इसमें है, नॉट ओनली चेकिंग, नॉट ओनली फाइंडिंग आउट द एरर्स, बट ऑल्सो प्रोवाइड करेक्टिव मेजर्स, ऑल्सो प्रोवाइड preventive measures, also provide some steps which can be beneficial for the organization and all the difficulties can also be removed. All the hindrances can also be removed. So it is a very small chapter, right? The last topic in this is controlling process. Controlling process. And the process I have already explained. Process I have already explained when I explained so many things about controlling. If you check the controlling process, number one is setting performance standards. Setting performance standards. कंट्रोलिंग करने के लिए आपके पास कोई ना कोई पैरामीटर्स होने चाहिए. If you want to control something, you should have parameters. If you want to check somebody, you should have standards. कोई बच्चा रेगुलर है या नहीं है, उसके लिए क्या पैरामीटर सेट है? That attendance should be 90%, 80%, 70%, like that. There is a set standard. Parameter is there. आप ओवरवेट है, अंडरवेट है, बिकॉज बीएमआई के अकॉर्डिंग आपका वेट इतना होना चाहिए. देयर इज ए स्टैंडर्ड. आप वेरी जीनियस एक्सीलेंट स्टूडेंट में हैं, कैसे पता चलेगा? अगर आपके मार्क्स 90 to 100 में है. वेरी गुड है अगर आप 80 to 90 में है. सो व्हेन देयर आर डिफरेंट पैरामीटर्स, different standards set, then only the performance can be evaluated. आपकी परफॉर्मेंस कैसी है ये इवेल्युएट कैसे होगा? जो स्टैंडर्ड सेट है, द स्टैंडर्ड सेट एंड द एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस विच इज बीइंग डन. दिस वन जसनजीत, व्हाई योर कैमरा इज ऑफ? अंजलि, बिलाल एंड साक्षी. Let me remove first of all this type of students. बिलाल, तुम्हें क्या समझ में नहीं आती हिंदी और इंग्लिश? Every time I have to tell you. अंजलि, so I will remove such type of students. If you have there some problem, you raise your hand, tell me your problem and why the camera is off or why it can't be on. That is different thing, but you have to tell her, not that you are just keeping it off. Sakshi, let us remove her also. It's okay now. All those will be off. God knows who is there. Somebody is there or not. है? कैमरा रख के आप जो है गायब अपना काम कर रहे हैं, सो रहे हैं. So the first step in the process of controlling will be setting up standards. Actual performance standards will be set. So that, क्यों सेट कर रहे हैं? We are setting these standards so that we can compare the actual performance with these standards and we can find out whether the performance is positive, negative, below, above the standards set. Quantitative standards are set. Quantitative standards, how much production is to be increased, what should be the price, what should be the cost at which raw materials should be purchased. All these are set and everybody has to perform according to the standard. Number two, measurement of actual performance. Once the standards are set, the actual performance of the workforce is evaluated. How much work you are doing, that will be constantly monitored, constantly checked. आपको पता है आजकल CCTV होते हैं, right? Your presence, whether you are there or not, whether you are working continuously or not, whether you are giving your 100% or not, everything can be very easily monitored and evaluated, and your performance will be given grade. A grade performance, B grade, below par, above par, and then that will help you, the organization also and the employees also. Employees also get promotions on this basis, bonus on this basis, perquisites on this basis. And also if the performance is not okay, number third, comparing actual performance with the standard. पहले आपने इवेल्युएट कर लिया कि इसने इतना काम किया ऐसे, फिर आप उसको स्टैंडर्ड के साथ क्या करेंगे, इवेल्युएट, कंपेयर करेंगे. वी विल कंपेयर. आफ्टर कंपैरिजन वी विल एनालाइज द डिविएशंस. एनालाइज द डिविएशन मतलब डिविएशन प्लस भी हो सकता है और माइनस भी हो सकता है. अगर कहा है कि सबको 80% मार्क्स लाने इस एग्जाम में और कोई 85 लेके आ रहा है तो वो पॉजिटिव डिविएशन है, प्लस में. कोई कम ला रहा है वो नेगेटिव है, माइनस में. और कोई बराबर ला रहा है, दैट इज एट पार. पार मींस पैरेलल, इक्वल. सो दीज डिविएशंस आर देन एनालाइज्ड and employees are awarded, rewarded or penalized or punished according to the performance. Performance appraisal is there, right? Acknowledgement of what you have done. Then after that, evaluating, comparing it, and then finally rewarding, right? Then there is one critical point control. Critical point control means there are certain areas, certain things in the organization which management cannot ignore. There are certain key areas, KEY, key. Key means very very important areas, जिसको कि आप बिल्कुल भी इग्नोर नहीं कर सकते कि आपकी सेल्स इतनी होनी ही चाहिए. अगर इतनी सेल्स नहीं होगी तो आप प्रॉफिट नहीं गेन कर पाएंगे, आपके पास सरप्लस नहीं होगा. You may not be able to provide salary to your employees. You may not be able to invest money in further expansion and growth of the business. तो इससे कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं किया जा सकता. कंपनी विल नेवर कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन सेल्स वॉल्यूम. कंपनी विल नेवर कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन द क्वालिटी ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. स्टैंडर्ड क्वालिटी ग्रेट प्रोडक्ट आपको खरीदना ही पड़ेगा और आपको जो है उसमें कोई कॉम्प्रोमाइज the top management will not bear. So there are certain critical point controls, critical areas, key areas, very important, which cannot be ignored. और एक दूसरा होता है management by exception. There are certain things which we can ignore, right? There are certain things which management ignores because उसको इग्नोर करने से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है कंपनी की परफॉर्मेंस में. कि अगर आपने अपनी सेल्स मेंटेन करनी है तो आपको 1 घंटा जो है शिफ्ट ज्यादा बढ़ानी पड़ रही है, कंपनी विल इग्नोर इट. ओके ओके, इट कैन बी डन. और आपको स्टैंडर्ड क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट दूसरी जगह से भी खरीदना पड़ सकता है, रॉ मटेरियल, तो आप कहेंगे ओके वी विल डील विद द अदर पर्सन ऑल्सो. कुछ ऐसे डिसीजंस जो बीच में लेने पड़ते हैं बिकॉज उनसे कोई ज्यादा फर्क ना पड़े अगर ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल गोल में, उसको कहते हैं मैनेजमेंट बाय एक्सेप्शन. बाय इग्नोरिंग सम ऑफ द थिंग्स और एक्सेप्टिंग सम ऑफ द थिंग्स विच आर नेसेसरी. दो. और फिर लास्ट में आप जब देखते हैं टेकिंग करेक्टिव एक्शंस और मेजर्स. टेकिंग करेक्टिव एक्शंस और मेजर्स मतलब जो भी आपने 4th स्टेप में डिविएशन ढूंढे, चाहे वो पॉजिटिव डिविएशन हो और दे आर नेगेटिव डिविएशन, वी हैव टू गिव द सॉल्यूशन फॉर दैट. मैनेजमेंट, वी मींस मैनेजमेंट हैज टू गिव द सॉल्यूशन आल्सो कि इसका ये करेक्टिव मेजर है. नाउ दिस प्रॉब्लम कैन बी सॉल्व्ड लाइक दिस. दिस इज द लास्ट स्टेप in the controlling process. There are 5 steps. Once again I repeat, there are 5 steps in the controlling process. Number 1, setting up of standards, qualitative standards as well as quantitative standards. Number 2, measurement of actual performance of the employees of the organization leading towards the organizational goal, for the organizational goal. Then evaluating the performance, जो भी आपने परफॉर्म किया है उसको इवेल्युएट करना, मेजर करना. नंबर 4, कंपेयरिंग द एक्चुअल परफॉर्मेंस विद द स्टैंडर्ड वन. And number 5, taking corrective actions or corrective measures. बीच में दो चीजें बताई आपको, क्रिटिकल पॉइंट कंट्रोल एंड मैनेजमेंट बाय एक्सेप्शन, दोनों को अंडरलाइन कर लीजिए, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है, ये इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है। क्रिटिकल पॉइंट कंट्रोल एंड मैनेजमेंट बाय एक्सेप्शन, क्रिटिकल पॉइंट कंट्रोल एंड मैनेजमेंट बाय एक्सेप्शन। एक में की एरियाज को फोकस किया जाता है, दूसरे में अननेसेसरी चीजों को इग्नोर कर दिया जाता है, बोथ फॉर द बेनिफिट ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। दैट इज ऑल इन दिस चैप्टर। द चैप्टर इज ओवर, you can prepare notes, complete your notebook up to chapter number 8. First book is over today. We are left with the second book, which has 4 chapters, and the second book is of 30 marks. The first book is of 50 marks. It has 8 chapters. It is principles and functions of management. In the first book, we have studied about different principles of management. We have studied about business environment, and we have studied about, in the first chapter, what is the nature and significance of management. First chapter management के बारे में, second chapter principles of management के बारे में, third chapter पूरे business environment के बारे में, और fourth से 8th chapter functions of management, 5 functions of management. तो फर्स्ट बुक इसलिए है आपकी प्रिंसिपल्स एंड फंक्शंस ऑफ मैनेजमेंट, एवरीथिंग अबाउट मैनेजमेंट and about the functions of management. That is why it is part 1, 80 marks, which is already over now, and we are already almost 70% is done in business. 70%. We have enough time to revise, to give re-exams and this and that again and again. And in the second week of July, you will have periodic exam, not test. Consider it as exams, periodic exam. And how important your exams are, you know very well. हो सकता है कि आपका रिजल्ट भी अगले साल ऐसे ही बने, बेस्ड ऑन द पीरियोडिक टेस्ट, हाफ ईयरली, प्री बोर्ड्स, class 11th result, even class 10th result. So that time, if you are not paying attention right now, that time you will suffer. So take it very, very seriously. I am still in preparing the, results. You see this whole file with so many documents, class 11th result, 12th result, and 10th. So many things need to be uploaded CBSE के site पे. We have to do it online with all the records. So it is not easy. So work hard, take proper classes, and also be regular. Follow the instructions so that later on teachers also support you. If you don't follow their instructions and all, why should they support you? So complete the chapter. First book, in the notebook, make proper notes. Accounts, retirement is over. Monday I will start death of a partner, which is almost similar to retirement, because in both the cases partner will leave the organization, the partnership firm. तो दोनों में बहुत सारे केसेस सिमिलर है और उससे इजी है. 1 question of 4 marks will be asked from the death. 1 question of 4 marks. Okay, thank you. God bless all of you.